Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you a client makeup tutorial. My friend was a bridesmaid, so we decided to do this plum and gold eye makeup. And if you would like to learn how to achieve this look, then keep on watching. So the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is moisturize her skin. She has oily skin, so I'm going in with the Loreal Hydra Genius for oily skin. So I'm just massaging that into her face. And she also has dry lips, so I went ahead and moisturized her lips. I'm using the Best Damn Lip Mask by Best Damn Beauty, and this will prep her lips for liquid lipstick. Now I'm going to go ahead and prime her eyes. I'm using her concealer. It's the NYX Cosmetics Bye Bye Undereye, and I'm just evenly applying it on her lids, and this will prep her skin for eyeshadow, but it's also going to give me a blank slate and making sure that there is no discoloration that will affect the eyeshadow. I'm also just applying it on her inner corners as well. Now I'm setting that with a translucent powder. I'm just going in with a blending brush and just patting that on there. Now I'm going in with the Morphe Brushes 35P palette, and I'm taking this really light purple pink shade, and I'm applying it with a Sigma E25. This is just going to go on her crease, and I'm just going to slowly build that up. And going in with a clean blending brush with the Sigma E40 and just blowing that out and making sure that everything is blended out and seamless and there are no harsh lines. And you're going to notice that I'm going to be doing this over and over again. I'm going to be applying color and then blending it out, applying color, blending it out, and then I'm going to go in with a darker color and do the exact same thing. Now I'm going in with a bone colored shade just before I move on, and you can put any bone colored shade on the brow bone and it'll just make sure that everything is nice and bright under the brow bone. Now, like I said, I'm just building up that color and then going in with the blending brush and just blending everything out. Now I'm going back into that palette, and basically I'm going to be using a slightly darker shade than what I used at first, and I'm slowly going to build up again and blend it out again, just over and over again. It's pretty repetitive, but it's just making sure that everything is nice and seamless. Now I'm going in with this really pretty mauve shade and just building it up again. I'm just going a little bit lower than what I did with the first one, and or the first two. Now I'm going in with this really beautiful plum shade and just slowly building that up as well with the same brush and going in a little bit lower than the rest of them and blending it out. And since I wanted the color to be a little bit darker, I'm just going in with a slightly smaller, more concentrated blending brush, and this is by Real Techniques, and I'm just going in and applying it a little bit more concentrated, and then again just going in and blending it out, making sure everything is seamless. Now to cut her crease, I'm going to go ahead and apply the NYX Cosmetics glitter glue, and basically this is going to be sure that the gold that we apply on the lid will stay there all night and will not crease. So I'm just having her close her eye and just I'm bringing it in from the outer corner and bringing it about 3/4 of the way through, because at the very outside of her eye I'm going in with a darker shade, so I'm just stopping before I hit there. Now I'm going in with Makeup Geek's foiled eyeshadow in the shade Magic Act. It's this really pretty gold shade, and I'm just patting that onto the lid and just slowly just packing it onto her eye. Now with that very first blending brush, I'm just going to go in and blend everything out. I'm just feathering it in, that way I don't mess up any work. Now I'm going in with this, it's not so much of a black, it's more like a charcoal black, and I'm going in with a Makeup Geek outer V brush and just lightly packing it onto the outside of her lid. I'm not going to blow it out or anything. I'm going in with this E25 brush and just making sure that it's blended, but I'm not blending it out too far. I don't want it to be over the top, and I don't want it to take over any of that lid shade. I just want it to be a nice transition. Now I'm applying the Inglot gel liner in number 77. I'm applying a wing. I'm all up in her business, but I'm just making sure that I have everything nice and covered and it's nice and opaque and just straight. You can't be afraid of going up to their face and just making sure that everything is done right. Now I'm going in with Eylure lashes. They're in the style Bronze Beauty, and I went ahead and applied those off camera. And I'm going to go ahead and apply this primer. This is the Benefit Porefessional primer. It's good for oily skin, and it is a really good pore filling primer. Now I'm applying the Loreal Infallible Pro-Matte foundation in the shade 108. I'm applying it with an NYX Cosmetics foundation brush, but I'm going to go ahead and blend it in with a Real Techniques beauty sponge and just pouncing that on her face. Now I'm going in with the NYX Cosmetics Bye Bye Undereye concealer in the shade Tan, and I'm applying this with an E25 by Morphe, and then I'm blending it out with the Real Techniques blending brush. Now I'm just applying some translucent powder to set it. I'm not so much baking, I'm just setting her under eye, just to be sure that nothing creases throughout the night. Now I'm going in with the Purely Cosmetics oil absorbing powder. This is basically going to be sure that she doesn't get oily throughout the night, and we're just applying that on her T-zone, her nose, her forehead, and her chin. And now I'm going in with the L'Oreal Infallible powder in the shade 300 and just patting it onto the rest of her face, avoiding the under eye area, and just making sure that we're setting that foundation. And the brush that I'm using there is an E34 by Morphe. And now with an e.l.f. Blush brush, I'm just sweeping off any of the translucent powder that we applied. And now I'm going in with the NYX Cosmetics contour kit, and I'm just taking that deep shade and just with a E4 by Morphe, I'm just patting that on using the 3 technique, which is on her cheekbones, on her forehead, and of course the jawline. We gotta make sure that she is nice and slim for her pictures. I'm sorry that it seems like we skipped a few steps, but my battery went out and she was kind of in a hurry, so a friend of mine did her hair, and we're now highlighting with the Laura Geller Gilded Honey, and we're just applying that on her cheekbones and her cupid's bow, as well as the tip of her nose, and we're also going in on her shoulders and her clavicles. And of course that just makes them stand out, and it'll be really, really nice in pictures, and when the light hits her shoulders, everything else will stand out. So this is the final look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I really had fun filming it, and she didn't mind at all being on camera. But it was really fun, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. And go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel and like this video. And if you have any other requests or comments, go ahead and leave them down below. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Really good. Girl, like really good. You look really good. And then the blush, and then don't forget the shimmer. Yes, like I know. We need highlight. Something highlight, like a real pretty. Yes, and the nails. I did my makeup. Show your clavicles. No, not that. Show your clavicles.